Okie dokie. I feel like every time I say this, I always say this, but this might be the most important tier list we've done, chat. This is going to be fast food and casual restaurants. Good. Am I right? Okay. Let's just, let's start it off. Let's start it off with the important takes, okay? White Castle is Omega Gigabrain S tier. The fact that I've never even been to a White Castle in the fucking freezer aisle burgers at White Castle are better than 90% of fast food burgers is ridiculous. And it's all in that beautiful, delicious secret ingredient of the dehydrated, rehydrated onions. That's right. I know my shit. Plus, I'm a big Harold and Kumar fan. Okay. A&W. I actually did have this once while in West Virginia for a wedding. Why is there no A tier? Hello? Oh no, I already cooked it, boys. Why is there no A tier? Why are you trolling me, chat? Okay. We'll do lowercase a for the meme. Fuck it. Okay. A&W is B tier. A&W is B tier. Wait, why is this green? This should be like dark orange, and then this gets... Why is it... Okay, I hate the color system actually in this. Let's do pink. Pink for A. Okay, that'll not be confusing. Arby's. The world's not ready for this take. I'll just say that ahead of time, okay? People constantly say, who is ordering Arby's? Who is keeping them in business? It's motherfucking me. We have the meats, dude. And I have the meat, okay? In my mouth. Because Arby's makes the best meat. It's amazing. It's delicious. They actually have some good deals right now as well. With like a 2 for $5, 2 for $6 or whatever. Actually a good deal. Huge. Baja Fresh never had. Blimpie never had. It's a sub shop though, so it's probably F tier. Bojangles, almost want to put it C tier. It's just fine. Bojangles is just like the driest. Bojangles is just the driest food. The good thing at Arby's is the buffalo chicken sliders are actually like, chat turned me onto those and they're so good. Bojangles is just so dry. It's so dry. Boston Market, never been to an actual one. The frozen meals are solid. I want to give it like B or C. I also just like this style of food. Burger King. Okay. Burger King is one of those things where like, if you go to a Burger King in America, there's a 100% chance of it being manned by like 1.5 high out of their mind 16-year-old kids. The service is bad. The food is bad. The prices are bad. The cleanliness is disgusting and hasn't been cleaned since 92. It actually makes no sense. If you go to a Burger King in America, it makes no sense why they're even in business. Like, you would think that Burger King is a restaurant that like should have gone out of business 20 years ago, but I've heard it's really good outside of the US. So I think that's the reason why. But in the US, Burger King's F tier. It's actually so bad. And I try to like, they have a rodeo burger that I do like, which is a little like, which is a small little slider with 1 onion ring on it. Now, okay, actually, Burger King gets D tier solely out of the fact that if you order fries there, they throw in 1 little onion ring, and vice versa, which is actually Gigabrain. And I kind of love them for that. Raising Cane's, very similar to Bojangles, but I do think that Raising Cane's has the best, the sauce is pretty good, and they have the, maybe it is B tier actually. Raising Cane's has the best sweet tea in all of fast food, which is worth noting. But I do think it's overrated. I think Raising Cane's is super overrated. Carl's Jr., I don't know if I've ever had. Checkers is the forbidden goat, the Omega S tier. The only problem with Checkers is there's not enough of them. So you have to like usually drive 20 minutes to a Checkers minimum. Like, that is literally the only problem. Checkers is actually like, Cane's overrated for sure. Wait, unbelievably Gigabrain true. Checkers is like actually so good. I don't get why it hasn't blown the fuck up. It's actually so amazing. Chick-fil-A, I want to be a hipster, but Chick-fil-A is solid. Not S tier for me. This S tier is cursed. It is pretty funny so far. Chick-fil-A is really good. It's probably the best place for chicken, but chicken can only take you so far. Man, at different times in my life, Chipotle's at different places, I think Chipotle is. Oh, is it S or A? It might just be A. But, oh, I don't know. It's really good. It might be like top of A tier. I think it's top of A tier. Chipotle is probably one of the healthier options. Healthier options and in comparison to fast food, right? Like Chipotle is one of the healthier options, as well as fucking price wise. Chipotle's not. Maybe it's because like at our local places, our Chipotle bowls get fucking stacked. Shout out to basically all the DMV Chipotles. You guys kill it, and I really appreciate you. And you guys, thank you for your fucking hard work, soldiers. You guys stack my bowl all the time. Church's Chicken. I don't think I've had this. Cook out. The only reason to travel to Myrtle Beach, because Myrtle Beach fucking sucked, but Cookout is there. Oh my goodness gracious. Get me a fucking barbecue platter for like $5.35, 1,200 calories. Maybe the least healthy thing. You can get quesadillas as a side. You can get a walking taco. Cookout's menu is a gift from the gods. It is unfathomable. I survived college thanks to Cookout. Yes. I am Cookout's #1 fan, arguably. I will put it it is the best. It is top of the line. I love White Castle too, but Cookout's just, it's a different game. Never had Culver's, never had Del Taco. Denny's has to at least be B tier. I used to dick on Denny's, I will say, but I'm slowly becoming a Denny's believer because they're one of the few places that is still open 24/7. We used to go to Denny's at like 4 a.m. to draft Magic the Gathering for like the 8th time of the day once the card shop closed down. Domino's. I'm a big Domino's fan. Never had Domino's growing up. What the fuck is up, Denny's? Yeah, fuck, that's a good meme. Never had Domino's growing up, so I have zero nostalgia. It's A tier. Domino's is a very, very, very good pizza chain. Dairy Queen. Now, don't eat the food at Dairy. If you get the popcorn shrimp at Dairy Queen, you need to be like analyzed and get an MRI stat. But I feel like Dairy Queen probably does just have the best ice cream in fast food. The problem is, if you want to get a little treat at Dairy Queen, it's 1,800 calories minimum. It's actually impossible to do. If you go to Dairy Queen twice a year, you will gain 60 pounds. Like it is actually unhinged. It's actually like, so me and my wife, when we first started dating, I'd never had Dairy Queen in my entire life. We had a whole Dairy Queen summer. Swear to God, I gained 40 pounds in one summer. I never had a blizzard in my whole life. I had to experience it. And I tried every single one. And I can confirm that the frosted animal cookie is the best one. True and real. Moving on. El Polo Loco. I actually have had this at a mall in Montgomery County. It's fine. I think C tier, our first C tier. Firehouse Subs, probably the best sub place in my opinion. I'll give it a solid A. Oh, I don't even know if it gets that actually. I think it gets B. Same with Jersey Mike's. Subs can only go so far for me. I feel like subs don't have enough going on culinarily yeah. Five Guys. I am that guy who orders Five Guys on the mobile app so I can put 50 million toppings on it for free, and my burger better be dripping by the time I put that shit in my mouth with like 20 sauces. I love Five Guys. Also, Five Guys, if you order on mobile, you can do a milkshake with like 5 different types of ice cream / flavors. I'm so sorry to all the Five Guys employees that I've annoyed like that, but I have specific tastes and I do want to go for them. I'm sorry, but thank you for your work. IHOP. This is a boomer thing. I swear to, it must be because I'm 26. The older I get, the more I crave IHOP. I never actually go to IHOP, but I just crave it. I don't know, like, I guess A tier because it's like the best breakfast place. Never been to In-N-Out, unfortunately. Never been to Jackbox, unfortunately. Jimmy John's, it's just cold cuts. It's just cold cuts. Never been to Jollibee. KFC. Are there any famous bowl enjoyers in the chat? Hey, Mr. Colonel, I'm a big fan of your work, okay? Thank you, soldier. I am a KFC fanatic. I survived off the famous bowls, plus doing the You could do a little survey, okay? There was this absolute gilf growing up at my local KFC next to my card shop, okay? I would go to the KFC, I would get a famous bowl, and she would say, "Hey, honey, hey, sweetie pie, if you do this survey, you're supposed to like buy a drink or some shit, whatever. I'll just give you the like Chicken Little box for free, okay? So just spend $5.25 on a fucking on a famous bowl, plus you get a drink, plus they used to give you a fucking cookie. I don't feel like they do anymore. And then she would also give me like potato wedges and a Chicken Little and sauce and another drink. Like, this woman was actually my mom away from home. Love her to death. Don't know her name, but I remember her. Little Caesars. I'm sorry if you grew up like too bougie for Little Caesars and your taste buds are ruined. Little Caesars gets the fucking job done. And I've never eaten Little Caesars and been unhappy. I've never left a Little Caesars and been... The best might be a little high. We'll put it A tier. I love Little Caesars. I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan. They are consistent. They get the job done. You'll never be sad leaving Little Caesars. Long John Silver's, I don't think I've ever had. I ate at a restaurant that in West Virginia that was A&W / Long John Silver's, but I obviously got the A&W. McDonald's is the definition of like C tier. It's your mid-range fast food. It's consistent. It's solid. It's nostalgic. Maybe B tier for nostalgia. It's fine. I feel like I'm never excited to go to McDonald's, honestly, for the most part. Moe's is quite good. Not as good as Chipotle. Probably B tier. Yeah, low B tier. Mid B tier. Noodles & Co. I cannot find a redeeming factor. I actually don't get it. Man, I really don't like Noodles & Co. Every dish they have is a worse version and a more expensive. It's terrible. Okay, the problem with Noodles & Co. is they're serving pasta, right? The cheapest dish on planet Earth. And then they charge you $12 for 400 calories of pasta. Why? What the fuck are you, why? I don't get it. You could be good. Just serve large portions. Holy shit, dude. Don't be a healthy pasta place. What are you doing? How is there is unironically not a cheap pasta like place that is, even Olive Garden is like $18 a person. What are we doing, America? Go start a cheap pasta fast food place and you will clean up on MILFs and like you will cook, bro. You'll actually become McDonald's 2. It's unbelievable, the potential, but no one does it. What are you doing? Anyways, Panda Express, S tier. What are we doing? Only people who hate Panda Express are pretentious cringers. One of my favorite YouTube videos is like, it's like a fucking, what's it called? One of those style videos where they basically like, they fed, like 20-year-old college kids Panda Express, and they had 2 focus groups, okay? 20-year-old white college kids and like 60 to 80-year-old like Chinese restaurant owners who like recipes had ran their fucking family forever, and like every like person, every like Chinese elder was like, this is fucking awesome, this is great, and every 19-year-old college kid was like, this is not my local orange chicken, and like it's literally just pretentious. Panda Express is actually good. The honey walnut shrimp here is enough to reach your fucking your peak, boys. Panera Bread, I used to be a hater, I'll admit. I used to be a Panera hater. The Sip Club, not bad. Hey, bring back those murderous lemonades. They were good as fuck. I loved them. Who cares if we lose a few soldiers along the war? It's actually worth it. They're actually so good. Big fan. No, Panera Bread, okay. It's the only place you can get a bread bowl in a drive-through, right? End of sentence. Papa John's, not better ingredients, not better pizza, D tier. PDQ, more like what the hell? That was bad. Okay, that was a bad one. Oh, but not every joke hits, okay, guys. Penn Station, what? Pizza Hut. Nobody out pizzas the motherfucking Hut. Okay, I'm a Hut enjoyer. I love that they give you, if you sit down at Pizza Hut, they give you the Parmesan cheese, they give you the red pepper flakes. Pizza Hut, the dough is the best part. I like that they don't skimp on the dough. They like that big chunky. Domino's better. If you told me Domino's was better, I get it. I respect it. I would not beef with that take. I like both a lot. I personally prefer Pizza Hut, but if you said Domino's was better, I get it, right? Popeyes, I think it's overrated, but I'm a KFC fan, so like who am I, right? I don't know. Popeyes has the best fries, and they also have that cracked ranch. Is it black pepper ranch or whatever? That shit's amazing. Yeah, that buttery pan pizza. Yes. Pizza Hut uses so much butter and oil, and it makes it delicious. Yeah, Popeyes is like B tier for me. I think it's kind of overrated. I don't like, they put pepper in their green beans, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that at all. I think it kind of makes them gross. Salt them, sure, and shit, but I don't like the pepper in the green bean. I'm gonna be honest. But people always flame the biscuits for being dry at Popeyes. I actually feel like Popeyes has better biscuits than most. Like definitely better than Bojangles, better than most of these other places. I'll put a B tier. Portillo's, never had. Potbelly, I've wanted to try it. We have one near us, never tried it. Qdoba is actually secretly better than Chipotle, I think. I've had it one time. Okay, Qdoba gets S tier because of how giga chad they are. If you've ever been to a Qdoba, all of the advertising in Qdoba, all the posters are basically like, hey, you know how fucking Chipotle charges you extra for guac? We don't, bitch. Like, that's all of their posters are unironically like, hey, we give chips and salsa free with our meal, unlike those other idiots. Like, every fucking poster is dicking on Chipotle, which is funny as shit. Yo. Yo. Toasty. I love Quiznos. What happened? Who stopped buying Quiznos? Who did it? Tell me, chat. Which one of you did it, okay? Which one of you fucking stopped buying Quiznos? Who started going to Subway, the objectively shittier option? Quiznos they make way better hot subs. They toast their toasty. They toast their subs way better. Quiznos is so good. I don't know how Subway still exists. After I love that meme where Subway sponsored Dr. Disrespect and all the memes were like, how did they do it twice? Like, how did they sponsor actual two demons within the past 20 years? Like, how did they actually get away with it twice? Subway it's also just bad. Like, Subway sucks, bro. People always say, oh, LMAO, like, you made the sandwich. How is Subway bad? The problem is if you put out a tray of dog shit, goose shit, and horse shit, and you make food out of it, it's still going to be, like, C tier, right? Subway's just so mediocre. I am a Roy Rogers believer. I want Roy Rogers to be good. It should be good. But it's not. You can get a cinnamon bun. You can get biscuits and gravy, I believe, or you might be able to get cream chip beef for breakfast. Like, I want to believe in Roy Rogers, but I feel like it's gotten so bad. You get like little fixins cups. Okay. I'm gonna be a hopium believer. This is probably not accurate, but I'm gonna believe in Roy Rogers. Okay. The Gold Rush chicken sandwich really carries. And the access to unlimited pickles. Sbarro is that pizza place that only exists in malls and stuff, in like food courts. And it is vehemently, aggressively, ridiculously, bar none, F tier. It's disgusting. If you actually eat at this place, when you have a circle of food surrounding you, you actually probably have disgustingly burnt, like, plaque covered taste buds. You're actually cooked. This is so bad. Sbarro is so bad. It sits out for 7 days at a time. It's so bad. Schlotzky's, don't know it, but I like the name. Shake Shack, never had, unfortunately. Sheets gets the job done. I like it. A tier. Also, Sheets, please, dude, keep paying. I think Sheets like offers their employees like 14 to 16 an hour, a little bit more on average than others. Sheets employees fucking slap. I don't know like what the vibe is, or like Sheetz employees are always having a good time. I don't know if they're like drunk or high or whatever. They're always happy as fuck. They're always helpful. They're almost like the like Chick-fil-A employees of fucking of what's it called? Of like gas station food, of like My Pleasure. Like I have literally like complimented to their face Sheetz employees because they have made my day better. Keep that shit up. Skyline Chili. The problem with Skyline Chili, okay? Never been to the restaurant. I have bought that stupid frozen thing. The problem is it should be good, okay? Skyline Chili is like spaghetti with chili on top and like whatever, right? I actually like the sound of that. The problem is it's low quality. It's low quality and expensive. If you buy a frozen, once again, stop making pasta expensive. It's not expensive. You're just copium, okay? Stop pushing your profits on that shit. Okay, restaurants will unironically be like, okay, on a burger, yeah, we'll do a 10% profit margin and fucking, you know, sell it for a good price. Okay, sure. Pasta, hey, crank that shit up to 90%. Why? Just stop. You're trolling yourself. You're digging your own grave. It's like $8 for a sort of serving of frozen, like, it's horrible. Sonic, corn dogs in a drive-thru, roller skates, S tier. Never had Steak and Shake. Subway, I really beef with Subway. Okay, Subway is a C tier, or no, it's a F tier restaurant that is disguised as C tier, but it's actually F tier. Because the problem with Subway is, why would you ever go out to eat and then get Subway? Name one reason. Why would you go pay $12 for a sub when you get like a $5 frozen pizza that tastes 1 million times better? Subway is so expensive for what you get, and it's just, I would rather just eat at home. Like I would never go to Subway. Swenson's Donut. Taco Bell. Taco Bell is the great equalizer. I always say, if you don't like Taco Bell, we might not be able to be friends. If you go to Taco Bell at 2 a.m., you will see a Ferrari, a car with a duct tape bumper. Everybody is at Taco Bell at 2 a.m. It is actually the great equalizer. Taco Cabana, never had. I love this logo. Never had. Waffle House, I didn't have Waffle House until like within the last year or so. I love it. I love the vibes. I love they cook in front of you. But Waffle House is like breakfast hibachi. They cook in front of you, and they cook in front of you, and they shit talk their other employees in front of you. It's kind of based, and there's like drama and regulars. Waffle House might be the most. It's like the restaurant with the most culture. I don't know how they do it, but they do it. Wawa. I've had a little bit of Wawa, but I'm going to pull the, I haven't had enough to properly judge it. I'll be honest. Whataburger, never have. Wiener Schnitzel, I only had that with your mom. Zaxby's never had. Wings over. It's Jover. Wendy's, I'm going to be honest, man. The fresh, never frozen patties stand out to me. Wawa's better sheets. Do you live in the DMV or I'd be so shocked by that, but Wendy's is really good. Wingstop. They actually do put crack cocaine in their ranch. It was confirmed by microscopes and scientists. True and real. Don't just hear this from a YouTube video. It's actually fact. Pew researched it. True. Mr. Pew researched it. Actually true and real. Wingstop is really good. I will say Wingstop gets knocked down to A tier because there is a new competitor that isn't on this list that is taking over the game, and it's Hangry Joe's. Hangry Joe's is not only the best chicken, but the best wings I've ever had in my entire life. If you have, Google Hangry Joe's, see if you have one near you, and go get 12 wings right now. It's amazing. But that's the list, boys. They're not, now these aren't like in order. Like Panda Express is not my rank 1. These aren't in order from like best to worst. But S tier slash the best does consist of the Big Panda, the Big Papa Cookout, the Big Colonel KFC, White Castle, Arby's, Checkers, Five Guys Pizza, Qdoba, Quiznos, A tier is Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Domino's, IHOP, Panera, Little Caesars, Sheetz, Waffle House, Wendy's, Wingstop. B tier is A&W, Boston Market, Cane's, Denny's, DQ, Firehouse, Junior's Mice, Pose, Popeyes, Roy Rogers, Moe's. C tier is El Polo, Jimmy John's, McDonald's. D tier, Burger King, Papa John's. F tier, Noodles & Co, Sbarro's, Skyline City, Subway. And then Never Had is all these. All right, thanks for watching this amazingly high quality S tier YouTube content. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you later. Have a wonderful day. Love you.